starting a new section. Oh, it's the immediacy of salvation.
Jean's favorite.
Jean's favorite, okay. And it's Judith's turn.
The one remaining problem that you have is that you see an interval between the time when you forgive and will receive the benefits of trusting in your brother. This but reflects the little you would keep between you and your brother, that you and he might be a little separate. For time and space are one illusion which takes different forms. If it has been projected beyond your mind, you think of it as time. The nearer it is brought to where it is, the more you think of it in terms of space.
That's pretty interesting.
And you see this, forgiveness requires a trusting rather than a controlling of your brother, a trusting of your brother, that he is as this book and God has said he is, rather than a controlling of your brother, because usually why we have to call in a miracle is someone has not played their part according to our plan. They did not say what they should have said. They did not do what they were supposed to do. And I'm going to have to punish you. So that's why it's a trusting rather than a control. And then we're going to Rusty.
There is a distance you would keep apart from your brother. And this space you perceive as time because you still believe you are external to them. This makes trust impossible. And you cannot believe that trust would solve every problem now. Thus do you think it safer to remain a little careful and a little watchful of interests perceived as separate. From this perception, you cannot conceive of gaining what forgiveness offers now. The interval you think lies in between the giving and receiving of the gift seems to be the one in which you sacrifice and suffer loss. You see eventual salvation, not immediate results.
I relate to that in my own experience as, well, okay, I've done my forgiveness work, but I'm still going to watch out for you. Not really completely forgiven.
Well, I don't know how to deal with that when you do your forgiveness work. And then
It's really talking about this one sentence here. Like she says, thus do you think of it, it's safer to remain a little careful and a little watchful of interests perceived as separate. You're thinking you're giving something to someone separate. You don't. The more we realize we're giving always to ourselves, then we don't need this space. We don't need to wait for the time. But when we think it's separate, it's like, okay, I'm going to do this, but I'm not really going to do this because I'm going to have to sacrifice if I give you this gift. Because it's, remember that whole thing about what if I give you your innocence, then I must be the one guilty. We have to we're trying to understand this very different. And if I make you guilty, then I get to be innocent because we're separate. But when we're the same, it's like whatever I give to you is my gift to myself. Then we can close this gap.
Another thing.
But that takes concentration.
Another thing this is saying is suspiciousness. And in another place in the book it says the ego is either suspicious or vicious at all times.
Yeah, that's right. See, the best it can be is suspicious. Okay. That's true, it doesn't. Okay, now we're at Bonnie.